everybody, it's Robert, and today is a really cool day for me because right here in this clear cut where they had started to build a subdivision a few years back, something really cool happened. Okay, so here's where it happened. 1 year ago today, just a few hours from now, it was a little later. Anyway, Hawkeye Ty was down there hunting, and I was down here looking on the ground for an arrowhead. And I had my brain an arrowhead was going to be a flint arrowhead, and not a quartz point that would be a little crude. And so I looked down on the ground and I saw this, and at the time I didn't know that was an arrowhead. It was buried, of course. So I picked it up and I looked at it, flipped it around, and I thought, yeah, could be an arrowhead, I guess. Doesn't look like an arrowhead. I was thinking still flint, side notched. I was like, well, I don't know, I'm gonna video it. So here's the video. Alright, think I may have found my first arrowhead. I don't know if you can see it, maybe it's better in the sunlight. But looks like the tip maybe broke. Let's see if we can see it a little better. Definitely thicker in the middle. I think the tips broke right there. I was going to film it before I picked it up, but then I was really unsure, so I just kind of picked it up, and then, well, yeah, the way that looks, I believe that is. Anyway, we're going to keep looking and see if we can't come up with something else. Maybe Ty could find some. He's down there looking. Hopefully we'll be back. Yep. So how cool was that? 1 year ago today, the obsession began. Before I found that point, I spent a lot of time looking for points, but like I said, I didn't know what to look for, so I probably walked over them. But before then, I did a lot of fishing and shark tooth hunting and went on normal vacations, and oh, how things have changed. But since then, of course, lots of things have changed. I've met a lot of really cool people here on YouTube and lots of really cool stuff. But, yep, this changed everything. This little crudy quartz point right here. Impact fracture and everything. Anyway, so we're going to pack up from here, head back to the house, and I'll show you some of the stuff I found over the last year. Well, us as a family. Alright, so I'm back home. Put this back where it belongs. So something really cool about this case is obviously that's mine. That's Terry's first arrowhead ever. That's Tyler's first arrowhead ever. Zachary's first arrow, and Katie's. And that's the one that I think maybe a paleo point. That's that one. I think maybe a paint rock or something else. You can see it's kind of beveled down the one side, but lots of really cool stuff in here. All from finding that one point. Terry found that one. Nice one. Some flint points scattered in and about. This little cool little birdie, crystal birdie that I found. Not as crystal as one Tyler found. That's that Marl Mountain that goes like that. I thought it was a scraper when I first picked it up. And I found that one not far from where I found my first. And then in one of our favorite fields, Tyler found that nice Yadkin. So yeah, lots of really cool points in there. And Terry found this crystal one not far from this one. They're not solid crystal like the one Tyler found, but really pretty light colored. So that is all the points we found from the time I picked up that first one until December 31st of last year. Minus 1 or 2. I've given a couple away here and there. And then my one and only creek find that I would say I was actually wading in a creek looking would be this one. That's the one that I've been told was either a Dalton because it's the base is lightly ground and it's beveled. Could be a Santa Fe or a Yadkin. I'm still kind of on the fence of what I really think it is. So yep, we call it year one. Just a partial year, but I'll take you in here and let you see fish tank. Most of y'all have seen that before. Here's what we did since December. So some pretty nice ones in here too. Like that one Terry found not long ago. That one's really nice if the tip was there. Yadkin crystal tipped. That's that crystal one that Tyler found. So yeah, I didn't know in the beginning that it would be quartz that I would be finding. And the most of this Savannah River is really nice. Look at the size on this one. Didn't find that very long ago either. And I can tell you this, if I go to an arrowhead show or if I see somebody's video and they have quartz, man, it warms my heart. I love to look at it. I will migrate to the case that has quartz. So as much as I really enjoy finding flint, I think it's just because it's kind of like the grass, you know, on the other side of the fence seems greener. But when it all boils down to it, my true love is the quartz points. I love quartz points. All the other material is super pretty or, you know, shows really good flaking, like the flint stuff right here. But yeah, I'm a freak for the quartz. So here's some of the hard stones that we found, and some different pottery, just random knives, quartz knives, crystal scraper that Tyler found. Lots of different pottery shards, some of the very first pieces of flint we ever found. And I don't even know what this is. Tyler found it out, who knows, could be like Civil War or something. The only drill bit that I've ever found, the tip is, you can kind of see how the tip is from the heat, it's not so crystal. Different hammerstones, and like this one's got it's sharp right there and right there, but it's got this little needle. Kind of neat. Paul and Ringo. I think that might have been a pestle or something. Found that in one of our favorite fields. Been hit with a plow once or twice. Still really polished. So yeah, first point. Super excited that I found that. So while I got the video running, I wanted to say I know that Mr. Rick Jitsu did a first point challenge, but I thought it'd be really cool to kind of bring that up again and see who else had their first point still. And if you don't, you know, post a video of some of your stuff and then tell the story of your first point, how you found it, and you know, and where that's led you now. Because I can tell you that that right there has changed even my vacation plans in the summer times. There's a lot more safe fish out there in the world because of that point too. Either way, thanks again as always for watching and for all your comments, and look forward to everybody's videos.